There's a bill on the table that could put more miles in your day, cut your travel time, and finally bring common sense back to speed limits. Coming up on. Heidi ho and greetings, truck lovers, truth seekers, and visionaries all across the heartlands. Your search for trucking truth ends here. This is where we separate fact from fiction, bureaucratic nonsense from real world. If you're new here, buckle up. This is where we cut through the noise and expose the real stories, just facts, straight talk, and insight you can use that you won't hear anywhere else. For those of you who have been riding with us for a while, welcome back. This is a movement, the collaborative think tank for advanced trucking journalism, where your voice matters. So take a moment and hit that like button. Become a subscriber if you're not already part of the movement. We here at the United States of Trucking, we take trucking news seriously. There's a bill going through the House at this moment in time that could put more miles in your day and finally bring common sense back to speed limits on American highways. That's right, lawmakers in North Carolina are pushing to raise speed limits for us truckers and loosen restrictions on speeding violations. This has actually been a long debated topic in and around the local area. If passed, this bill could have the ability to shave almost 40 minutes off of your daily commute, cutting back on wasted fuel, lost wages, and maybe even some of that lovely government overreach. Should all states do this? Think about it. I've long said that we needed to match the car speed limit with the truck speed limits to lessen the interactions and put safety first. Comment below if you think that's a smart move. Do you think that North Carolina is actually onto something? But of course, not everybody's happy about this. You know how it goes. Every time something actually begins to benefit us truckers, the bureaucrats, the safety lobbyists, and anybody in big corporate offices somewhere all get bent out of shape. So the question is, will the trucking industry actually finally see some relief? Or is this just another one of those bureaucratic carrot on a stick moments? Honestly, bureaucrats have been holding us back for quite a long time now, slowing us down, nickel diming us at every mile marker. But for once, we've got a bill that could actually make some sense. So hear me out on this. North Carolina lawmakers want to raise speed limits and reduce penalties for truckers caught speeding. Sound like it's really out there? Well, listen here. This isn't some just green energy ivory tower fantasy. This is an up and coming policy consideration from a bipartisan group of lawmakers who recognize that truckers are being slowed down by outdated speed limits from a time when the government thought 55 was the marker. The facts, well, higher speed limits cut travel time, reduce congestion, and give actual control back to the truckers that do their jobs. North Carolina lawmakers are finally listening to data that proves truckers moving at the same speed as cars equal fewer accidents. I've said that for a while, but not everyone agrees with me. So what does this mean? If this is passed, you can save 40 minutes on drive time. More miles, more money, less fuel. Sound good? Reduce tickets and suspensions. Well, cutting out those ridiculous over the limit infractions pile up, and they can make a huge difference on your overall record. It would bring North Carolina in line with more modern traffic flow in other parts of the country, because no one's doing 65 where the rest of the place is pushing 75. Faster routes, more loads, more pay. Ask me, it's a no-brainer. So now you know what I think. Let's look at what others think. You already know who's foaming at the mouth over this, right? The government agencies that live off of writing tickets, they don't want this. And of course, the big money insurance companies, they're also against all this. Because higher speed limits mean fewer violations. Fewer violations mean less money for them. This isn't really about safety. It's about control, okay? They want to keep truckers slowed down and regulated and easy to figure out where to hit them with the fines. So the question is, will we win or will bureaucrats win? If issues like this really burn your butt and interest you, tune into our segments of Frontlines on the weekends, where we banter about policies and ridiculous control things like this on a show you could learn something from. Look, whether you Think about it. You're for it, you're against it. You got to have an opinion about it. Start here. Put your comments below what you think of a proposal like this and let others know. Because if this goes through here in North Carolina, other states will follow. And this could be the start of where truckers finally start getting a break and we start taking back control of the industry. This isn't just about numbers, this is about common sense. So, my question to you is, should the government even have this power to tell truckers what's safe and when they've really never driven a rig, have no business telling us? Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think about this bill and others. Look for us in upcoming episodes. I'm Boss Man. This is the trucking headline you need to make trucking great again. Remember, guys, it's the trucks make the delivery, but it's you that make the difference. Until next time, remember, keep it real, keep it faith, and keep it rolling.